Yeah, what is good, guys? As usual, another interesting day in the markets. We had SPY go a little higher. It was really good day for day trading. If you're in the Discord, made a lot of money on MEGL. Bought it at 10, ran up 100%. But in this video, we're going to be taking a look at SPY, oil, and Bitcoin. We could have made a top today, so you're going to see what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. And yeah, we're just going to get right into it. So make sure to show the video some love. Give it a like and subscribe, and we're just going to get right into it. So to start off, I'm going to give you those updates on the channels we were watching. We kept going today, and on futures, yes, we got to 4,300. That really that big level, and I'm going to show you another big thing. Yesterday's video, I showed you this is an important area right here. I'm going to put this line up so you can really see it. We did not hit it. We got close. I'm going to make this as perfect as I can. So yeah, that's really the top though. Maybe a little higher, but we didn't get there quite. We almost got there, but I think the really big important thing with that gap, which we did fill today, and that was around 428. And you can see we filled it. We definitely filled it. So big area, prime rejection area, as I've been pointing out. So once we broke that 415, 417 area, which I did not think we could, we gapped above it, and that was just off to the races. We moved up to that 430 level, which I talked about in plenty of videos several months ago. Now we were here. So I said I could see up to 440, but I don't think we've had big enough retraces on this way up to get there. You don't have volume sustaining or supporting this kind of move up, which I'll explain a little. This has to do with Elliott wave theory. In an impulse wave, you can start these moves, these rallies, with low volume, no volume, but as it goes on, you need volume to come in. That has not happened. Volume has only fallen since then, so volume is not supporting this rally, which is a big thing to note. And I'm also going to show you this, that channel I put up yesterday. We hit that today. This is another really big, or just interesting thing to know. You hit that target here, which I pointed out in yesterday's video. We could be moving up to that. That's what happened, and yeah, just something to note. So I'm going to show you some stuff to do with those Fibonacci ratios, levels, Elliott wave theory. So in the case that this is an ABC, let me take off this horizontal line so you can see it. Not that one. So in Elliott wave theory, you have waves of 5 and 3, and you get corrective waves of 3, which is labeled as ABC, and those are corrective waves of a bigger move in the process, which right now is down. So if this is an ABC and it plays out the way I think it could, we're going to new lows, and that would be from 290 to 333. But the next retrace really matters. That's why I've been so fixated on this retrace. I haven't really been paying attention to how much higher it can go. The next retrace, which I think should bring us to the low 400s around here, which I'll explain has to do with Elliott wave theory. The next retrace is so important. You need to really you have to be watching. Once this retrace starts, you need to be watching what the levels it goes to, which levels it's going to attempt to hold, and which levels it does hold, because those will dictate if we go to lower lows or we made the bottom here. So that's it for this possible ABC. You hit that second target today, pretty much on the dot. And another thing, I showed you this count yesterday. This 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the thing with this is I'm going to show you, we did not quite hit the target today. We're close. We're not quite there. So, maybe you have a little more upside, but it was off by like 40 cents or something, so not much. But also, that 5th wave is a little shorter than these two. So if we want to be symmetrical, you could see it going up to 437, but there's no volume, or not enough volume in my opinion. Everything's overextended. You have that possible C wave ending, which it is pretty it's a very extended C wave, but you gotta leave it as a possibility. That's how you become a good trader. You just gotta really consider every single possibility there is. So just something to be aware of. That next big retrace, I'm going to explain this. So if this is 5 waves up, let's just say this is the top. Well, actually we'll do it from here, because this is 5 waves. After 5 waves, you have to retrace to 38.2%. So this is a big area. If this is the top, then we'll give it some leeway just those low 400s. The low 400s, if you don't hold that area, it's gonna get bad. So the next retrace is important. That's what I'm gonna keep stressing. So in yesterday's video, I showed you a video that I made over a month ago, almost 2 months ago I think, that had to do with the moving averages. You know, we were back here. It was on this day, over that weekend. We gapped up. I made the video. Yeah, this was a Friday. I made that video that weekend, and I was saying we could come all the way back up to test these moving averages for 30, and we were very close to that. So you could be testing that before you drop. I also showed you these channel lines, which I'll put back up. These lines, I think this is really a prime rejection area, because this is the top of that channel, and I think anywhere in here is a valid area to get you rejection. There's plenty of people just waiting to take their profits here. If they've not already done so, the bulls are in euphoria. It's been doing nothing but going up, and it's gonna come down soon. So I can see it ending somewhere in this region, maybe up to 437, but that is somewhat kind of a reach. But anyways, what else do I have to show you? Of course, I have my whole list here. I showed you those channels, the futures where we hit 4,300, the ABC, the 5 waves, the that retrace, the congestion zones. I'll kind of explain this, but you know, just so you can kind of learn from this, I guess, for if it happens again. Congestion areas. This is where you had that consolidation, and you were waiting to see if you get rejected in this region. You were really it was a battle between the buyers and sellers, and the buyers won here. So you can see we broke out of it, we gapped up above it, and we went parabolic basically. So the next congestion zones. Something to note, I think it's more clear on the daily. Yeah, so very tricky area here. We're right here now, but the big area I think you need to be paying attention to is right here. Now, yes, this is kind of crazy. That's pretty high up, but that's really where you can see that congestion. So, what else do I have to show you? I don't think I have too much to show you. I'm going to go back to the 15-minute. I'm going to explain you or show you something that has to do with the moving averages. So this is quite interesting, this whole rally. These moving averages here, the 50-day and the 200-day, they have not crossed over. They've gotten close, but they never crossed over, and we just kept going up. And you know, right here there's a lot of space in between these moving averages, which is a very big sign that it needs to close the space a little bit. So this really also adds to that confirmation of that retrace coming soon. And there's that possibility we topped out today. You have a lot of divergences, which I'll show you right now actually. Well, first off, actually I want to show you this, Bitcoin. This is also a signal that we could be turning down soon. If you're in the Discord, I was looking for that 17,000 level for a very long time. Let me show you so you can see what I'm talking about. January, I had that $17,000 price target on Bitcoin in January, wherever that was. That was a while ago, 50, 60,000 or whatever. And now we were here, we went down to that 17,000. I'm like, okay, it's here. And we got that massive bounce, 40%, whatever that is. Really good returns, you know what I'm saying? Take your profits. We finally got to that level. So that's it for Bitcoin. We're in that big rising wedge right here. Big reversal pattern. You really could be seeing this turn down soon. So a lot of things are lining up for that big retrace, and yeah, here it is. So we're getting to that level. It's very close. Oil, I put this out in my other video, or yesterday's video. Very tricky areas. You know, we've been following this for a while. We shorted it from the top, and we just rode it all the way down. And once we got down to here, the direction wasn't clear, so we just stayed away from it. And we've been watching it for quite a while now. And it's a tricky area. I said we'll just have to see how it does in this region. You know, with this channel and this kind of like double bottom thing, and it's very messy. It's hard to read right now. You could be bottoming here somewhat, but it's very messy, as you can see. So we're just watching it for now. We're gonna see what the next big thing it does is. So there's really not too much to show you. Maybe a little more upside, because I showed you that 5 waves did not completely hit its target. It's almost there, but that ABC I think is really the big thing to be watching, because I don't think the lows are out of the picture. Back here I said we could see up to 430 before new lows. Those were my words. and here we are, 4,300 on ES, but we didn't hit 430, so maybe we have to go there. It's kind of a psychological viewpoint, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting once we break out of this channel, which I've been stressing for a while. I think we're gonna drop hard. It's gonna be a very fast sell-off once retail starts panicking and they realize you cannot go up forever. So that's all I have for this video. I showed you everything you need to know. There wasn't really much to show you, kind of an update, and we're just waiting on that top to come in. So if you watch this whole thing through, make sure to show it some love, give it a like and subscribe, and check out the Discord. That's going to be in the description. And then peace out, guys.